You're watching Wilmington on CBS 10 WILM. Here's your host, Don Ansell.
Okay, we're back. We're talking about the 62nd North Carolina Azalea Festival, one of the biggest events in the entire southeast region of the country. Sherman Kreiner is this year's Azalea Festival president. And we're joined on set with the North Carolina Azalea Festival princess. Her name is Zell Brown. Hey, Zell.
Hello, how are you?
I'm great. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
So, what made you get involved in the festival?
Well, I've always liked the Azalea Festival, and it was something, the Azalea Festival Princess Pageant was something I've wanted to do for a really long time, yes.
Where do you go to school?
I'm a senior at Cape Fear Academy.
Cape Fear Academy.
Yes.
And are you from Wilmington originally?
Yes, I lived in Wallace for a little bit, but I was born here in Wilmington.
Right.
Yes.
And so that's one of the things that you kind of had your eye on as a younger girl? Mm-hmm. So how was it competing in the pageant?
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was nerve-wracking at times, but the girls that I competed with, they were all so much fun, and we really had a great time.
What was the hardest part?
The interview process was probably the hardest part because I was so nervous, but it was a lot of fun.
What happens? You go in front of a group of judges, and they ask you questions? Mm-hmm. You know, like what kind of questions?
A lot of things about me, a few Azalea Festival history facts, but a lot of things about me.
Were you surprised when your name was called?
I was.
You were?
Because I really wanted to win. I really did. And it was such an exciting thing that I was a little in shock. My brother even mentioned that I didn't look very happy, but really I was. I was just overwhelmed.
What does your family think?
They're all excited, especially my mom. My mom is really excited, I
Who
think.
happens to be in the studio right now, off camera, right? Right. Your mom held a title, didn't she?
She did.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What was it?
She was Miss Spivey's Corner.
Right.
In Miss Duplin County.
Okay. So you were crowned when?
February 28th.
And so it's just about a month. Mm-hmm. What's it been like so far?
It's been a lot of fun. Really, really busy. I wasn't expecting to be this busy, but we've had a lot of fun, and I'm really enjoying myself.
Well, what do you think your role is in the festival?
Well, I'm the year-round spokesperson for the Azalea Festival, so I've been doing a lot of interviews, and I'm just prepared to advocate for the festival throughout the year. Yeah.
So you'll be working at this after the festival until the next princess is chosen?
Yes.
How nerve-wracking is it all? Is it?
It is a little nerve-wracking, but it's a lot of fun. So,
how hard is it to do this, keep up with your schoolwork and everything else in your life?
Well, I'm a big planner.
You are?
So my day planner is very full, but I'm managing to do it all.
That's a good quality to have. So, do you have a boyfriend?
I do have a boyfriend. I do.
You do?
Yes.
Yeah, what does he think about all of this?
He's excited too, I think. He's excited about the Azalea Festival. So.
What after high school, what do you want to do?
I'm planning to attend Meredith College. I want to major in interior design. So that's where I'm headed.
And your name is, I love names. I think they're really cool. My daughter has an unusual name. Zell is unusual. Do you know how that came to happen?
It really, my parents just kind of came up with it.
Yeah.
It's different, and I like it.
Yeah, it's a great name.
Thank you.
Sherman, we're going to switch to you for just a moment because we didn't talk about, this is the Azalea Festival Princess, but there's a Azalea Festival Queen that's chosen every year. Tell us, how do you do that? What are you looking for? How do you find the right person?
Well, it's not an exact science, but we have talent scouts and agents that work with us and friends out in Hollywood that try to find people that we feel would fit the criteria of being a role model and eager to come down and participate and have fun with us down here in Wilmington.
Now, this year's Queen has a beautiful name, but it's unusual, and Zell's really good at pronouncing it.
So, much better than I am.
Zell, tell us the Queen's name.
Her name is Amrapali Ambegaukar.
Right, and she is from Chicago, did we say?
I believe.
Yeah, yeah. And you haven't really met her face to face yet.
No, but we've communicated by email, and she's already done some interviews down here, and she just seems to be just a sweetheart.
Yeah. What qualities do you look for when, or what's the expectation of the Queen? Because she is sort of the face of the festival in some ways.
Well, I think in a lot of ways the Queen needs to share the same traits that the Princess would have, which is somebody who has the composure and can articulate, you know, their joy of the festival. Because what we're ultimately looking for with the celebrities and the queens when they come down here is that when they go back to their communities and stuff, that they can sell the wonderful experiences that they've shared with us down here in Wilmington.
I thought it was an unusual choice, though, because so often it's been daytime drama stars, it's known as soap opera, and this is a dancer, really. How was that? Was that a difficult departure for the festival?
Well, you're right. We always do try to find, or the daytime soap opera stars seem to be available. Joe Gallison, who is one of our guests this year, is a personal friend of mine. We play golf. I think I joke that he's a mediocre golfer and a wonderful actor. And so he's going to be down representing that genre. But Amra Polly was available.
Yeah.
And so we were excited to have her. Plus, it kind of segued in naturally, not at the time thinking about it, but, you know, we just had the Oscar-winning movie, and the name escapes me now, out of Bollywood. Shoot, I can't remember.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
I do.
And then, of course, Bollywood, the success that they've had, my understanding is that they're bigger than Hollywood and everything else. And there's actually, once we announced her, there's a local Cape Fear region of India association that's going to be participating.
Because her heritage is Indian.
That's correct.
Indian, as in the country, in India, yeah.
Her parents came over, from what I recall, and that she was born in the United States.
And you have lots of celebrities. You have Joe Gallison, who actually is now a Wilmington resident and often appears on Thay Hall stage. Who else?
Dr. Neil Curtis, otherwise known as Dr. Neil Curtis from his acting days.
Right.
We also have Beth Grant. She recently appeared in No Country for Old Men, Oscar award-winning movie.
She is a huge character actress and is from Wilmington originally.
My understanding, actually, from talking to a family member, is that I think more from like the Kenansville area, but still locally, you know, southeastern North Carolina. And her daughter's coming down with her as well, who is also an up-and-coming actress. Her name escapes me. We've got Elaine Hendricks coming. She's, I think, been in like Parent Trap with Disney, some of those type of movies. Nicholas Braun, who is, I think, just turned 21, so he'll be joining us.
He's the teen heartthrob, yeah.
That's right. And we talked earlier about George Pashepsov. He's not going to be able to attend. He's got something he's got to take care of. That's right.
Artist.
The artist. And I feel like we got Cat in the Hat coming. So my kids are excited about Cat in the Hat coming.
Is there anyone you're particularly excited to meet?
I'm excited about the concerts. I really am excited.
Are you an Idol fan?
Kelly Pickler. I actually don't watch American Idol very much. I don't, but I do like Kelly Pickler and David Cook both, so I'm excited.
Yeah, that's some big acts. We're going to come back and talk, or be joined by the Ray Bray, who's chair of the parade, talk about a big event and trying to organize something. We'll come back with Ray Bray, Sherman Kreiner, after this. Stay with us.